नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। I am Dr. Rashmi Agarwal, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, Faculty of Homeopathic Science. Today, our topic is epidemiology. In previous session, we discussed about the RCH care, and now today we will discuss about the epidemiology. What is the epidemiology? Epidemic means disease, mortality, morbidity rates. So here we will start with the introduction. The quality of healthcare delivery system of a country as a whole or in part is reflected by its maternal and perinatal mortality rates, maintenance of accurate vital statistics, their critical analysis, and formulation of the preventive measures contribute to a great extent in the reduction of deaths in advanced countries. Here, meaning of what is perinatal mortality rate and maternal mortality rates. Maternal mortality rates depends upon the quality of healthcare delivery system. Means if quality of healthcare services provided by the government is better, then maternal health will be better. Okay, and perinatal care also will be better. So it depends on the care system. What is the care system? Then it gives the better result. Okay, maintenance of accurate vital statistics means if vital statistics like birth records, death records, record keeping, so then it decides our health. Their critical analysis and formulation of preventive measures. Here, if we provide the preventive measures, means you are seeing here the in that days also the corona example we can understand with the corona. In the corona, government provide better services to us, better preventive applications like government provide the PP kits, mask, and sanitary equipment. So, if these services are provided by the government is good, then our health will be better. Our future health will be better. Okay. So here it depends upon the services provided by the government. Then next, unregulated fertility, unsafe abortion, inadequate antenatal care, and lack of trained birth attendants are mainly recognized as the factor responsible for high maternal and perinatal deaths in the developing countries. In the developing countries, you know, very much complications occur, and these are the depends upon the healthcare services. Unregulated fertility means if fertility is not controlled. Okay, unsafe abortion services are poor. Inadequate antenatal care, if antenatal visits, antenatal care are not properly done, then and lack of trained birth attendants are not properly trained. So these are responsible for high mortality rates. So here deaths depend upon their preventive measures, what are the precautions which are provided by the government. So here, if these problems occur in our life, so there will be no chances of betterment. Then what is the maternal mortality? Maternal mortality means हिंदी में मृत्यु दर, मातृ मृत्यु दर. Definition maternal death की. The 9th and 10th revisions of International Classification of Diseases, Injuries and Causes define death of a woman while pregnant or within 42 days of the end of the pregnancy from any cause related to or aggravated by the pregnancy or its management, but not from accidental or incidental causes. Means what? Death of woman while pregnant. In previous session, I discussed about antenatal care. What is antenatal care, intranatal care, perinatal care? So here, if in the pregnancy or within 42 days of the end of the pregnancy, यदि वुमेन की प्रेगनेंसी जो है, प्रेगनेंसी को आपने प्रॉपरली केयर नहीं किया, तो क्या होगा? फ्रॉम एनी कॉज रिलेटेड टू और एग्रावेटेड बाय प्रेगनेंसी, यदि ये कॉजेस डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड हैं प्रेगनेंसी से या फिर इनडायरेक्टली रिलेटेड हैं प्रेगनेंसी से या उसके मैनेजमेंट से, बट नॉट फ्रॉम एक्सीडेंटल या इंसिडेंटल. एक्सीडेंटल से हुआ कोई भी यदि डिस्टर्बेंस इन द प्रेगनेंसी, तो उसे हम इंक्लूड नहीं करेंगे. बट हियर if in the pregnancy from causes are aggravated by the related to the pregnancy or other than the pregnancy, they included in the maternal death. तो maternal death means क्या हुआ? मृत्यु दर जो है वो फीमेल्स की डिपेंड करती है गुड सोशल सर्विसेज पर. Good social services during antenatal care, intranatal care and perinatal care. Okay. Then direct maternal death. So here we classify the maternal death in the 2 points, direct maternal death और indirect. आपने definition में देखा कि या तो related होगा वो pregnancy से या फिर other than the pregnancy. So here we classify direct maternal death or indirect. Direct is result from obstetric complications of the pregnant state. Means a direct maternal death से due to maternal health, maternal disease in the pregnancy. Okay, like during pregnancy, during labor and during puerperium period, from interventions, omissions, incorrect treatment, or from a chain of events resulting from any of the above. Means what? Omissions, incorrect treatment means आपने यदि उसे properly manage नहीं किया, छोड़ दिया, कुछ ऐसे diseases होती हैं जिनको आपने इग्नोर कर दिया. ओके. इनकरेक्ट ट्रीटमेंट, प्रॉपरली आपने उसे ट्रीट नहीं किया ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी, ड्यूरिंग परपेरियल पीरियड. परपेरियल पीरियड व्हाट? आफ्टर during delivery, after 1.5 month care of the women during that time, so it is called the puerperal period. Puerperal sepsis, you know what puerperal sepsis is? Very much common after delivery. Female is infected due to not properly, if care is not properly done, or from a chain of events resulting from any causes. यदि ये सारे जितने भी कॉजेस हैं, यदि आपने उसे प्रॉपरली ट्रीट नहीं किया तो वो एक चेन बना लेंगे. ओके, so these are causes related to directly maternal pregnancy. Then indirect maternal death. Indirect, what is indirect maternal death? Arise from pre-existing diseases. Okay, or diseases that developed during pregnancy. Pre-existing diseases, pre-existing maybe iron deficiency anemia. Iron deficiency anemia may cause anytime if in the labor period, if any complications occur, then if female is previously anemic, severe anemic, so it may go in the shock. Okay, and some females suffer from diabetes, iron deficiency anemia, and any heart problems, any causes related to the previous pregnancy, means other than the pregnancy. So this may effect, this may cause effect in the pregnancy. So, and which was not due to direct obstetric causes, not related to pregnancy, rather than they are indirectly related to the pregnancy, but which was aggravated by the physiological effect of pregnancy. Some diseases may occur in the pregnancy or aggravated during pregnancy due to any maybe the hormonal effect in the pregnancy. You know, two hormones are very much important in the pregnancy. First is estrogen and then other is progesterone. Then it may cause the, or it may stimulate the other diseases which are not previously in very much aggravated form, but when pregnancy occurs, then this may cause severe effect in the pregnancy. Like first you show epilepsy. Epilepsy means convulsions during pregnancy may occur. Cardiac diseases, if previously cardiac problem any, diabetes, hormone dependent malignancies, these are indirectly related and may cause more aggravation in the pregnancy stage. Okay, then what is maternal mortality ratio? How we will calculate the maternal mortality ratio? This is defined as the number of direct and indirect maternal deaths per 1 lakh live births. So these are calculated by this formula. Next, magnitude of the problem. What is the here its occurrence, and in the world, in our country. So every year, approximately 8 million women suffer from pregnancy. Very much high case, high numbers. Related complications. Over 500,000 of them die as a result. 500,000 die. The problems of maternal mortality and morbidity are greatest for the poor women in the developing countries. Poor women are more risky for the mortality rates because they are not vulnerable for any care services, or not properly take a nutrition healthcare services, so they are more susceptible for carrying the diseases. Then this pie chart you can understand by this. Here you see hemorrhage percentage, 25% due to hemorrhage. Next is indirect causes, 20%. Then unsafe abortion, 13%. eclampsia 12%. So these are the causes grading according to their diseases severity. Hemorrhage is the first main cause or first main appearance in very more percentage. Then here is the chart in your book. You can also learn from your book. So we discussed about the causes, direct and indirect, here in summarized in the chart. Hemorrhage, infection, hypertension during pregnancy. So these causes are the due to causes of maternal death and main interventions. What are the interventions uh, given to the females? Okay, factors. अब factors की बारी आती है. What are the factors with maternal mortality? What are the factors affect the mortality rate? First is age. एज का बहुत बड़ा इफेक्ट होता है फीमेल्स के लिए. फर्स्ट आपने देखा होगा कि जो पहले बहुत कम एज ग्रुप में शादी कर दी जाती थी, तो फीमेल्स में क्या होता है कि फीमेल्स की जो बॉडी होती है वो बहुत ज्यादा उसे टॉलरेट नहीं कर पाती इफ शी इज प्रेग्नेंट इन दैट एज. ओके, तो फर्स्ट इज लो एज and second is higher age incidence. if एज यदि कम है तो उसमें भी प्रॉब्लम है यदि फीमेल प्रेग्नेंट होती है, और यदि बहुत ज्यादा एज है, इफ अबाउ 30 ईयर और 35 ईयर, so both conditions are very critical for pregnancy, for bearing pregnancy. So here age group is very much important factor which affects the mortality rate. Okay, here you show the optimum reproductive efficacy appears to be between 20 to 25 years. In the young adolescent, pregnancy carries a higher risk due to preeclampsia. These diseases, cephalopelvic disproportion and uterine inertia. Three main points: preeclampsia, cephalopelvic disproportion. Cephalopelvic, you learn what is cephalopelvic disproportion, and uterine inertia. These conditions are high risk for young pregnancy. In women aged 35 years or above, the risk is 3 to 4 times higher. Then parity. Parity, if a female is primigravida, she is higher risk for mortality rate, and if multiparity also she is very much problematic. So risk is lowest in the second pregnancy. Second pregnancy is low risk, safe. But if primigravida means फर्स्ट प्रेगनेंसी है यदि फीमेल को, तो उसमें सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम होती है. कई बार होता है कि अपनी बॉडी जो है वो फर्स्ट टाइम किसी चीज को फेस करती है. तो फर्स्ट प्रेगनेंसी है, फर्स्ट टाइम होता है, उसमें कई सारी कंडीशंस डेवलप होने के चांसेस रहते हैं. उसमें फीमेल जो है वो रिस्की होती है किसी भी इंफेक्शन को कैरी करने में. सो इंफेक्शन और अदर डिसीजेस. ओके, and if above the primigravida means multiparity 4 to 5 child 6 child, तो उसमें भी फीमेल को ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है, उसमें भी मोर्टालिटी रेट्स ज्यादा हो सकते हैं. वे कंडीशन लाइक postpartum hemorrhage, malpresentation, rupture uterus, these common diseases occur. So these are the higher risk cases. risk is lowest in the second pregnancy. Then socio-economic strata. Socio-economic strata mortality ratio are higher in women belonging to low socio-economic state. Low socio-economic means poor. If poor socio-economic conditions occur, poor nutrition, so these are the main cause. And in the fields of nutrition, housing, education, and antenatal care, these are affects the mortality rate. Then antenatal care. Antenatal care, you know very well what is antenatal care. So if properly antenatal care not done, then it may cause the mortality rate more higher. Okay. Then important causes of maternal death, where is in the organized developed countries. आप जानते हैं डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज में बहुत अच्छी फैसिलिटीज होती हैं हर चीजों के लिए, चाहे वो एम्बुलेंस सर्विसेज हो या न्यूट्रिशन सर्विसेज हो, वो सब टाइम टू टाइम हो जाता है. बट इन डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज इसमें थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम आती है, टाइम लगता है, कई बार केस रिकॉर्ड नहीं रहते. ठीक है, तो उससे भी पता नहीं चलता कि कौन सी कहाँ क्या जो फीमेल्स हैं इनको क्या प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, ये सारी चीजें प्रॉब्लम्स में आती हैं. तो डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज में हाइपरटेंसिव डिसऑर्डर्स, हेमरेज एंड पल्मोनरी एम्बोलिज्म आर द मेन कॉज. इन द डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज causes of mortality rates may be the hypertensive disorders, hypertension due to hypertension, death may be occur due to hemorrhage, and pulmonary embolism means mostly related to the cardiac problems. And in the developing countries, hemorrhage, sepsis, preeclampsia, eclampsia, unsafe abortion, these are the main cause in the developing countries for mortality rate. So these are the causes. Then what are the reducing goals for MMR? मैटरनल मोर्टेलिटी रेट के लिए हम जो उसके लिए कम करने के लिए आप क्या क्या टेक्निक यूज करते हैं? So special actions provided by the government. First is the health sector action. Health sector action included basic antenatal, intranatal, and postnatal care. Skilled attendant should be present at every birth. Emergency obstetric care provided by a field staff at the doorstep of a pregnant woman or probably at the first referral unit. Emergency obstetric care means कि आपके लिए यदि प्रॉपरली फैसिलिटी दी जाती है गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा, तो डोर टू डोर है कि आपको फैसिलिटी दी जाए, ये होती है इमरजेंसी ऑब्स्टेट्रिक केयर. गुड क्वालिटी ऑब्स्टेट्रिक सर्विसेज में ensure facilities for blood transfusion, laparotomy, cesarean section must be available at FRU level पर की जाती है. मीन्स ब्लड ट्रांसफ्यूजन यदि करना है फीमेल को, यदि हेमरेज की प्रॉब्लम, हेमरेज हो गया, परप्यूरियल डिसऑर्डर्स हो गए, तो उसके लिए है कि तुरंत जो है वो आपको क्वालिटी प्रोवाइड की जाती है. तो दीज आर द गुड क्वालिटी ऑब्स्टेट्रिक सर्विसेज. Then prevention of unwanted pregnancy, unsafe abortion. All couples and individuals should have access to effective, client-oriented and confidential family planning services. ऐसा कहते हैं कि यदि फीमेल फर्स्ट टाइम जब प्रेग्नेंट होती है तो उस समय ही उसे नेक्स्ट फैमिली प्लानिंग करने, नेक्स्ट इशू के लिए उसे पहले से ही आप सचेत कर दो. बिकॉज वो इतना लेबर ड्यूरिंग लेबर टाइम उसको जो भी है, उसकी जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स आती है फर्स्ट प्रेगनेंसी में, आप उसे वहाँ ही क्लियर कर सकते हैं कि आपको ये प्रॉब्लम्स नेक्स्ट प्रेगनेंसी में भी आ सकते हैं यदि आप सेकेंड टाइम बहुत ही जल्दी कंसीव करते हो. तो उस समय वो आप उसके माइंड में उसे फिट कर सकते हैं कि फैमिली प्लानिंग से क्या प्रॉफिट होगा, वो आप उसे समझा सकते हैं. तो यहाँ है इसका मीनिंग कि फैमिली प्लानिंग सर्विसेज जो है वो आपको किस टाइप से देनी है. ओके. देन frequent joint consultation among specialists in the management of medical disorder and pregnancy, particularly anemia, diabetes, cardiac diseases, viral hepatitis, and hypertension. Means uh, if uh, management is properly done, like disorders, anemia, diabetes, cardiac diseases. So here properly consultation is necessary. Okay. Maternal mortality conferences, time to time uh, given by the government to evaluate the cause of death and the avoidable factor. तो गवर्नमेंट के थ्रू जो भी कॉन्फ्रेंसेस की जाती हैं उसको अटेंड करें, उसके उसमें जो कॉजेस उसके लिए मैटरनल डेथ को जो क्रिएट कर सकते हैं वो आपको बताया जाता है, और उसके लिए आपको अवॉइड को कैसे अवॉइड किया जाए उसका तरीका क्या है वो आप यहाँ इसमें देख सकते हैं, उसमें आप ट्रेनिंग ले सकते हैं. So these are the factors. Then community, social and family actions in that wide range of groups, healthcare professionals, religious leaders and safe motherhood committees can help the woman to obtain the essential obstetric care. So these actions in the community, society. Okay. Then health planners, policy makers actions in that organize organize community education, motivation, formation of safe motherhood committee, to strengthen the referral system for obstetric emergencies, to develop within management protocols, to improve the standard and quality of care, periodic audit of the existing. So these are the services provided by the government. They take a action time to time. Okay. Then legislative and policy action. Some policies applied or provided by the government for females, like girl children and adolescents should have good nutrition, education and economic opportunities. They are to be educated about the age of sex and the risk of unprotected sex. गर्ल चिल्ड्रंस एंड एडोलेसेंट्स के लिए बहुत अच्छा है कि उन्हें गुड न्यूट्रिशन का हमें गुड न्यूट्रिशन प्रोवाइड करना है, एजुकेशन देना है, और साथ में जितने भी रिलेटेड टू द प्रेगनेंसी एजुकेट अबाउट द एज ऑफ सेक्स, व्हाट इज द एज ऑफ सेक्स, ये आपको उन्हें बताना है. तो दीज आर द ये होती हैं पॉलिसीज जो हमें जो गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा दी जाती हैं. बैरियर्स टू द एक्सेस ऑफ हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटी शुड बी रिमूव्ड. और क्या क्या चीजें हैं जो हेल्थ के लिए अनबेनिफिटेड हैं वो सारी चीजें आपको वो बतानी है. पॉलिसीज should increase women's decision making power as regard to their own health and reproduction. तो फीमेल्स के लिए जो है कि आपको उसे अवेयर करना है किस तरह से वो उसे दूर कर सकती हैं, प्रिवेंट कर सकती हैं, मैनेजमेंट कैसे हो सकता है. आज आपने आपके कॉलेज में ही देखा है कि जो आपका कॉलेज है उसमें जननी सुरक्षा योजना का बहुत बड़ा रोल है. उसमें आप उसमें जो है तो गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा क्या क्या चीजें फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड की जाती हैं फीमेल के वो आप देखते हो. तो यहाँ कहने का यही मतलब है कि जो भी सर्विसेज हैं वो आपको फीमेल को अवेयर करना है, तभी तो वो अपनी जो भी फैसिलिटीज हैं उसके बारे में उसे जान पाएंगे और उसे ले पाएंगे. ओके. Decentralization of services to make them available to all the women. Decentralization means not only in that particular area, also in the whole area. Whole area means the whole world, whole country. So it is the decentralization of services. मीन्स आपको जो सर्विसेज है वो केवल एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया में सीमित रह के नहीं देना है, आपको सर्विसेज जो है वो प्रॉपरली पूरी जगह, हर जगह पेशेंट फीमेल्स के लिए अवेलेबल करवानी है। Safe abortion services and post-abortion care must be ensured by national policy. Safe abortion services, post-abortion care are must. Social inequalities and discrimination on grounds of gender, age, marital status are to be removed. So, and then next we will start the what is morbidity. Mortality you learn properly. Mortality rates, what are the factors affecting the mortality, and what are the actions taken by the government, you learn properly. Okay, so then next we will discuss about the morbidity. Morbidity means vikrati. What is morbidity? Maternal morbidity, mortality हो गया मृत्यु दर, और morbidity means vikrati. Here in the chart you can see what is the incidence per a population. Numerator incidence and denominator is the population. So incidence means case means patient and denominator is the population. इतने population में इतना ये ऐसा case बना. Okay. Then what is the definition? Maternal morbidity is an overarching term that refers to any physical or mental illness or disability directly related to pregnancy or childbirth. These are not necessary but can have a significant impact on the quality of life. Maternal morbidity means physical or mental illness, both, or disability directly related to pregnancy, means physical, mental, and disability, both. In previously you learned what is the definition of health. State of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely an absence of disease or infirmity is the health. So we can say if any disfigurement, dearrangement in the definition of health, then it may cause the morbidity, physically, mentally, and or sociologically, both. So directly related to pregnancy. Okay, morbidity is directly related to pregnancy rather than mortality. In mortality, you see both types, directly related to the pregnancy or indirectly related. But here, morbidity only related directly to the pregnancy or childbirth. Means after childbirth, many problems may occur, or during pregnancy, maybe the morbidity may occur. These are not necessarily life-threatening, but can have a significant impact on the quality. Means not necessarily it is life-threatening. Means maybe not more complicated, but may disturb in the may create the disturbance in the life. Okay, so obstetric morbidity originates from any cause related to pregnancy or its management during antepartum, intrapartum, postpartum period, usually up to 42 days after confinement. So parameters, what are the parameters which are related to the morbidity? We cause the parameter. Fever more than 100.4 degree or 38 degree and continuing more than 24 hours. This may cause the morbidity, means it may cause shivering, and shivering may cause disable hands, legs. Okay, blood pressure more than 140, eclampsia may cause, convulsions may cause, then recurrent vaginal bleeding, HB percentage less than 10.5 grams, irrespective of gestational period, and asymptomatic bacteria of pregnancy. These main causes can create the morbidity. Okay, so These are the causes. Classification: direct obstetric morbidity, temporary and permanent. Temporary means slight time, for slight time, and permanent in the whole life. And indirect obstetric morbidity. We will see from direct causes: temporary, APH, PPH, eclampsia, obstructed labor, ruptured uterus, sepsis, ectopic pregnancy, molar pregnancy. These are the direct, but they are temporary. Temporary causes which may cause the morbidity. Okay, and permanent, like VVF, vesicovaginal fistula, RBF, dyspareunia, CPT, prolapse, secondary infertility, obstetric palsy, Shin syndrome. These are the more complicated diseases, and these diseases can be permanent in the female life and can destroy the female's life. So, and also these are the chronic: prolapse, secondary infertility. Okay, so these may disturb completely. And indirect, these condition only expressions of aggravated previous existing diseases. You also learn in the mortality indirect causes. Here also these are the indirect, like any diseases, malaria, hepatitis, tuberculosis, anemia. This can change our body, various system during pregnancy and disturb the pregnancy. So these are the main classification, basic classifications, directly and indirectly. Okay. Then reproductive morbidity is used in a broader sense to include obstetric morbidity, gynecological morbidity, and contraceptive morbidity. तो morbidity क्या क्या cause कर सकती है? Obstetric, gynecological and contraceptive morbidity. So these are the main, and here is the maternal morbidity chart: hemorrhage, preeclampsia, prolonged obstructed labor, sepsis. In this chart, you can understand by this chart. Okay, I think you can understand, or you understand better. Thank you.